Hey there, my friends. Hope everybody's had a great week and enjoyed the nice cool weather and the rain that the Lord brought to us. And hope y'all are helping Richard to have a great day there at Lawson. And I hope you guys just have a really blessed day today. You know, the last few weeks we've been talking about different words and the meanings that they have for us. And I want to continue that this week and switch words. And this week I'd like to talk a little bit about kindness. Now, we all want to be thought of as kind people, don't we? Well, the person that I immediately think of about being kind is my sweet Tammy. It doesn't matter who she's talking to or what the situation is, she returns kindness. She may be a little bit angry or irritated at a situation, but when she speaks, it's with a smile on her face and kindness in her heart. She's just always kind. I wish I could say the same thing about myself, but I can't. When I was a lot younger, I had quite the hot temper, but on my defense, I'd always get over it real quick. But, then again, there it'd come again. But I've gotten quite a bit better over the years as I've gotten older, or at least I'd like to think that I have. But every now and then that temper will rear its ugly head, and every time that it does, I regret it more and more. Well, I heard a story a while back that talks about this whole temper versus kindness thing. Seems there was a guy that he was in a hurry to get somewhere, and he was in his car, and he got stopped at a red light. There was one car in front of him. So when the light turned green, our guy, he revved it up and he was ready to move out. Well, unfortunately, the guy in front of him, he wasn't that quick. He moved up about a foot or so and then he stopped. He moved up another 2 foot or so, then he stopped. He made it a little bit farther, then he stopped again. But boy, our guy, he was getting irritated. He was getting so mad, he just couldn't hardly see straight. And he started shaking his fist at him and hollering at him, honking on the horn. And boy, he called him every name in the book. Some of them, I don't even want to know what they were. Well, sure enough, the little guy in front of him, he finally started taking off slowly and got to the other side of the intersection. Well, our guy, he zoomed around the side and was going to come outside and tell him what for. But about the time he got to the side there, he saw a sign on the car. And it said, "Please be patient. Student driver learning to drive standard stick shift." Oh boy, our guy was so embarrassed and he regretted all that things, and he felt so sorry about his outburst that he just kind of covered his head and he drove on down the road like nothing had happened. But, that story is a good lesson for us, isn't it? We don't always know what's going on around us, and we certainly don't know what's going on in the people's lives that we come across. But they don't have a sign hanging around their neck saying what's going on with them. It could be things like going through a divorce or having a child that's misbehaving. They could be depressed. It could be just something really big like going through cancer, or it could be something small like they're just having a bad day. But if we could know what was going on with people, we probably would be a lot more kind. But we shouldn't have to see signs or have reasons to be kind to people, should we? We should do it anyway, whether what's going on or not, whether people deserve it or not. It just doesn't matter. Jesus told us that we should treat other people the way that we want to be treated. Shouldn't that include kindness? I think that it should. So this week, as we go through our business and our work and our play, let's try to give everyone that we come in contact with and everybody that we meet just a little bit of extra dose of kindness. I think if we do, that it'll bind us closer together, and we may have a chance to tell them about the love of Jesus. hope y'all's week is truly blessed.